Here we go again. Ta-dee-ta-da.
Here we are.
So nice to see you again, Anne. And I was saying to you earlier, I like your little short haircut.
Oh, yes, for a heat wave. We're back in another one. Yes.
Yeah, and you can't turn the water on, and you can't water your plants, and
No,
yeah,
you can, but you have to do them with a watering can. But everybody's been very careful.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You don't want a water shortage, that's for sure. So,
No.
welcome, Damara, and Elaine was the first one in the room, and then Damara, and now Lucky Sprite. Thanks for your super chat, Lucky Sprite. We're just going to see how the room fills up a little bit more, and then Anne and I will start with you first because you are first. So, hi Marby, welcome. So, yeah, get all these names down here. So we'll just see. So, we're kind of liking the 2:00.
Yeah.
Chats rather than the 3. It gets you out a little earlier, me a little earlier. And we seem to be getting response from people coming into the chat room that we've never seen, which is kind of nice too. But we love all our regulars here. There's Hope for Love and Sunshine.
Oh, Sunshine. We've seen you before. That's nice.
Yeah. That's beautiful. I'm glad you're in here again. Hello again. What a nice Sunday. Late morning. There's Tammy. There you are, sweetie. There we go. Tammy Bambi. She's here. All righty. So yeah, the room is starting to pick up. Yeah. So there's a few people that still think we're out at 3:00. Well, we are, but we're kind of closing. We've got they have a half an hour to get in after that. So an hour and a half is our limit. And so, yeah, I'm just waiting to see. There you are, Anne Marie. Anne Marie, send Anne Marie your love and some prayers. She had a procedure done, a little bit of surgery this week. We won't get into it, but she's home convalescing right now. So everybody send her a little bit of a prayer to get her on her feet faster. She kind of has good days where you probably overdo, Anne Marie, and then you feel it the next. So it's just that kind of surgery that takes time, you know? Yeah. So anyway, it's nice to see you in here. So we're just watching the room just fill up a little bit more. We've got 8 people in here. Excuse me. And then Anne and I will start off with our super chats with Lucky Sprite. So, yeah. So other than that, I got a couple of Marby. Hi, Marby. I got a couple of new decks this week. I broke down and treated myself.
Lovely.
One is called the Money Manifestation. And they're really interesting because they come with all the meanings of all the symbols that are on them. So there's different symbols. Okay. So you've got the jar, you've got the key as examples, and then it sends you all because I had to read them to find out what they actually mean in general. And so they look like a really interesting deck when I'm doing my finance readings, or if somebody has a financial question, I could try them out with that as well. And my other deck I got is more of a, I probably don't have it here, more of a personal question deck where you ask a question and you get the answers type of thing. And anyway, I got 2 decks. I can't remember the name of the other one. It's here somewhere. So yeah, it's going to be, I treated myself. I thought, oh, what the heck? You could use a couple of Oracle decks. Some of my decks are getting, here it is. It's called Between the Lines. So they're really good. They're really good because when people ask specific questions, right now, I'll see what, and they're not too big. You'll get, let's see, intelligent. So these are where we're going to read them ourselves intuitively. Worried, so I thought no free time. So I thought they would be very interesting to use, even in my weeklies, because, I go with what do you need to surrender to deck, which these could suffice as a change for them,
Yes.
So it's nice to have a change of a card, because we tend to use the same cards as you do. And I think that's the reason why. And even I do, even with all the decks I have, I get attached to certain decks that to me give them a wide range of different, different things. So it's not all the same. I've tried doing the same, and it doesn't interest me either. I have to be interested to be the storyteller, to weave that story to our clients, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, and your little deck, your extra little deck, you do that. You can do that.
Yes, with the last little bit. Yeah.
Which is really good. So okay, so we've got anybody else new in here? Okay, Marby. Okay, so we have 2. Okay, so yeah, we'll start off, guys, and you're relaxing now, Anne Marie. That's good. Yeah, that's good. That's what you need to do. You know, why not take your time to feel better? So, Lucky Sprite, reading for what I don't see coming. I don't expect to happen this week. By the way, my birthday is on the 22nd.
Oh, 22nd. So
Yeah,
that's
next Tuesday.
a week on Tuesday.
Yeah. So that's awesome. So reading for what? Let's see what else.
What you don't see coming. That's an interesting one.
Here, what'd she say here? Yeah, no worries. Last week was so tumultuous. Looking forward to positivity this week. Okay. Okay, so we're going to see what the cards pull up in general here for you. What have we got here for you? Anyway, so it's got to be hot in New York too, Anne Marie? We had a huge rainstorm here that, like, I was going to get my car washed this week, and now I don't need to. I mean, it was that tumultuous. I couldn't see hardly to drive, and I thought, oh, gee, one good thing is my car's clean.
Yeah.
That's the lazy man's car wash, right?
Gosh, anyway. Yes, but when it does, because they're quite, these thunderstorms, when they come, we've got them forecast later on in the week.
Yeah.
Everybody's really, it's either all or nothing, isn't it?
Yeah.
But however, Brenda, in the wintertime, when we come out on a Sunday night and I'm going, it's raining again, we must remember June and July this year, because it's been nothing like it. Oh, and very quickly before I do Lucky Sprite, we have a little weather forecast, a little sort of a weather temperature gauge in the kitchen. It's like on a little screen, and it tells you the humidity and the temperature.
Yeah.
And so I popped the little reader, the little sensor, right onto my front doorstep, which is literally just outside here, because it's south facing. And on Friday, it got to 44.4.
Oh my God.
And I took a photograph of
that's over 100 degrees Fahrenheit.
111.
And for England.
There's 2 master numbers, and I need to be really excited about that. 444.
That is bizarre.
Yeah. But I'm really hot.
No, I know.
I'm a bit hot, I'm a bit bothered. So there we are.
That's bizarre for your part of the world to get weather like that. I mean, never has that.
It was in full sun, but even so, no. Yeah. Anyway, sorry, Lucky Sprite, you're so polite there and waiting so patiently, and I'm going on about 44.
That's okay.
Right. So reading for you, and you've got some lovely cards. So the first card, Ace of Coins, something new, something exciting, the start of something. And when it's the coin suit, this could be to do with work, with career. It could be a promotion, an increase in your finances, a new area of study, something exciting, something new, very much connected with home life, work life, material life. We've got a reason to celebrate. We've got the 3 of Cups here. Reason to celebrate, happiness, joy, and good news coming in. What do you need to focus on? Choosing carefully. Now, you could have things happening quite quickly this week because we've got a night, and the nights are on motorbikes. They're all fast-moving energy. And this is the Knight of Pencils, Knight of Swords in traditional tarot. And this little angel's coming flying in on this motorbike saying, choose with care. Now, she's got the choice of a good choice of a good main road or a bad choice of a bumpy track full of potholes. So even though she's flying along fast, do not be rushed. Do not feel rushed into making snap decisions. Just take your time. Look at things from all perspectives. This is the awakening card. So take your time. Our little angel here, look, she's upside down. She's on a swing. The world looks completely upside down from her perspective. So Look at things from all angles, especially when you're faced with a choice. Think it all through. Look at the pros, look at the cons, look at things from a very positive perspective, because we've got some lovely new opportunities coming in. This is the Six of Coins. I call this my pennies from heaven card. Our little angel thought it was raining, and no, these are all little coins. So these are things showing up that you've been hoping for, manifesting, working towards, dreaming of, and again, connected to home, work, and career. And you finish off with the World card. This is the final card of the Major Arcana. It's a big hitter in the deck. And it's the end of one cycle, and it's the start of a brand new one. It's exciting. It's celebrating a job well done. And it's moving up to the next level, moving on and moving up. So new opportunities coming in for you. Take your time, research, look at everything from every perspective, and then reason to celebrate. Moving on, moving up, and the start of something new. So I hope that resonates with you, and thank you for coming into the room.
Beautiful. Wow. Okay. Thank you, Lucky Sprite. Okay. So, oops, how did I lose you here? Okay, there we go. Lucky Sprite, the whole thing here is about you waiting for something. You've got 3 cards here right off the bat that shows me that you're in sort of a pause state of action right now. You're waiting for something to come in. But in the process, you can still be gathering a lot of information with the Hangman, being prepared to move on. I always say, don't put all your eggs. Yeah. Don't put all your eggs in one basket either. Keep yourself actively looking and open to new things. The Hangman is that card of looking at things from a bigger, broader, wider perspective. When he's hanging upside down, he's looking at the world from a different view. And that's what they're asking you to do. Keep your mind and eyes open for something totally different, or looking at things all the whole spectrum of everything. Okay. Don't box yourself in a box. Now, you're going to be taking a time out and calling it a truce, because I think really you're really taxing yourself mentally about this job, wanting to get it. You seem to be focused on one mindset, which we understand, but there comes a time where you have to call a truce and pull back. Okay, where you just have to kind of recuperate, take your time, let go of that fear, let go of that anxiety, and always feeling mentally overwhelmed. Okay, right now. So what you need is rest and peace. Bring yourself to that state. Okay, you don't want to end up losing your sleep. You don't want to end up, this is a card of rest. You don't want to end up feeling sick or out of sorts or not running on all your battery energy. Again, waiting. You're wondering why what you've done, you're not seeing the results for it yet. And it's not coming in very fast when you get the 7 of Pentacles. So the 7 of Pentacles is you've done your work, you planted your seeds, you're waiting and waiting and waiting now, and now you're going to worry. So it's the unnecessary worry card that says, things will be coming in. You will see, things will be fruitful, but you just have to wait, and then you'll see your hard work's going to pay off. We have the Strength card. Anne always says, lean into your strengths, not your weaknesses. This is a card also. Here she is trying to put her hand down the mouth of a lion. Nobody in their right mind would do that, but she believes in herself, and she has a way of negotiating and navigating her way through challenges and difficulties. You can do that too. Okay, not put your hand down a lion's mouth, but navigate yourself through challenges. So this is the card also that says, when you're communicating with others, be mindful you don't lose your cool in the heat of the moment, because sometimes we say things off the end of our tongue that we can't take back. This is a card of listening well, being a little bit more understanding and compassionate. You coming in at the end, you have this beautiful Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is that feeling of love, feeling that you love something. This person could be bringing you in something here in the form of support. Could be love. He could be letting his intentions be known, but also could be bringing you something to the table of life that you're going to feel you love yourself. It could be an invitation also to go to something that you're going to enjoy. Well, thank you so much, Lucky Sprite. That's what we've got. I want you to rest up. Stop worrying so much, okay? I know this is important to you, but try not to worry as much, okay? Okay. Hi, Kathy. How are you doing today? And we've got Dean. So we got Kathy and Dean, the Red Moon, and Kathy's Guided Light. Nice to see you guys. Oh, I have to tell you, Dean, you are so handsome in all those pictures that you're putting of yourself out there on Facebook. Wow. You're a catch for someone, Dean. Okay. All right. So we're going to go on now to Marby. Marby. General reading, please. Thank you. Thank you, Marby. All right. Let's see what we got here.
Okay, Marby. So these cards were ever so lively just then when I was shuffling them. And there's no wonder, because I've pulled 6 cards for you, and 4 of them are the major arcana cards. So they're the high energy cards for the best reasons possible. And we're starting out with one of the best ones, the Star. This is you being recognized, being appreciated, stepping into the dance floor, stepping into the spotlight. It's things that you've been waiting for and dreaming of showing up. It's happiness, joy, and success. So, what a way to start a reading. Your help is the Temperance card. And this says, when you're moving forward, just be prepared to compromise, mix ideas together, talk things over. It's very much a card of balance, thinking it through, compromising, discussing things, talking things over. Your focus, the Emperor shows up. Now, the Emperor is a senior figure in the tarot, very well respected, at a natural leader. At a moment's notice, this Emperor is ready to go because everything is planned in advance. So very much an emphasis now for you to focus on planning, getting things organized, getting to-do lists together and ticking them off, getting everything ready. It's very much an energy of leadership and leading from the front. How can you help yourself? The 7 of Wands says it's time to step up and speak up. You might need to be assertive, and that's okay, as long as you're kind while you're doing that. So saying no thank you is a full sentence. Saying this will work better for me, I would rather do this. Stepping up and speaking up and moving forward a step at a time. Now our little angel here, this is the 8 of Cups. She can see the success flag at the edge. And she's wondering how on earth to get there. And all she has to do is to hop on this first stepping stone, and the next is in front of her, and she can hop onto that, and the next all the way across. So taking things a step at a time, planning something step by step. We don't have to do everything in an enormous leap that's overwhelming and out-facing. Step by step by step by step, consistent, manageable steps. And the outcome's lovely. It's the reflection card. This is you realizing how far you've come, how well you're doing. And on the card, look, it looks like nothing really is happening. She's put down a little rucksack and she's drinking tea and eating cake. But she's got her sights on this little signpost that says climb to new heights. She's working it all out. How far I've come, where would I like to go? Thinking it through. So you're going to be doing this in a really measured and mindful way. We've got the star overlighting the whole reading. That's success, that's recognition. And the way to get there is by saying what you would like, saying what works, saying what doesn't work, and getting this detailed step-by-step plan together, and taking those little steps one at a time. It's absolutely lovely. It's literally, it's step-by-step to success. If I had to put this reading online and I had to think of a title, that would be it. step by step to success. So, Marby, I wish you well. It's looking good.
Great. Thank you so much, Anne. Marby, this one here has a lot to do with the material part of your life and has possibly to do with the finances part of your life. Right now, you have the Page of Pentacles. Pages bring us messages, and this particular one brings you a message about prosperity to do with the material part of your life. And it could be good news about money, but you could be also the one who's initiating these moves to enhance your resume, enhance your gifts, your talents, what you've got, to build up an income of your own. So you could be taking and thinking about the curiosity, because pages are very curious, they're young, and you could be thinking about wanting to add something to your website or to your resume, something new. Maybe you're going to take something new to add to it. But this is always good news. And often it has to do with getting a new job. So you may be getting a new job description at the place you're working now, or you may be getting a new job, because in comes the Ace of Pentacles. Told you it's all about money. The Ace of Pentacles is that new beginning. Aces are new beginnings in all suits. And this one says, guess what? You're going to see something that's going to get you excited again. And this is a financial new beginning. Okay. So it has to do with business and money and investments and prosperity and security and stability. So, this is you manifesting the prosperity right now and then working towards it. Here comes your card of generosity, the Six of Pentacles. As Anne says, these are the coins coming from heaven, but you could be going through some negotiations. Maybe you're going to be talking to somebody about what's going to make me the best money, or are my investments in a good place, or is somebody giving me something in a form of generosity? You could be receiving something in the form of time, effort, support, love, or money. So this could be something like that coming in. You could also be sharing the wealth. You could be initiating the move to help and be generous to somebody else less fortunate than you. Often I refer to this card as nonprofit as well. Okay, you could be doing something like that. Now, coming in next, you're going to be a little bit overwhelmed. You want to set your dreams in motion with the Seven of Cups. The Seven of Cups is making many decisions and choices. And it's like, oh, what do I pick? Well, remember, everything that glitters isn't gold. And if it looks too good to be true, it probably will be. Be mindful, take your time. What's going to last the test of time, what's going to bring you to your greater benefits, and what is going to bring you the most returns once you choose it. So be mindful of the decisions. There's lots of options that could be coming in at this time that you're going to have to pick and choose and make decisions wisely. Take your time. Now, beautiful card at the end is the King of Pentacles. Now, the King of Pentacles we know is the card of security, but it's also, we call him the Midas touch. Basically, he's very good in business. Somebody that could be helping you out financially, an investment, somebody who you can speak to do with investments or money or anything like that. But you're going to feel successful and you're going to feel grounded, just like this king is. So it has to be you being enterprising, getting out there, trying to figure out how you're going to make more money, and then going after it. Now, the final outcome card I chose was Messages from the Universe, and it says, when the world feels like it is coming crashing down around you, take this as an opportunity to find yourself and let go of who you thought you were. Not all storms come to destroy your life. Some come to clear your path. Decide that this crisis will be the turning point for what you have been waiting for. So maybe you've been waiting for a change in your job. Okay. Maybe there's something here when it comes to your work. All right. So that's what I have for you. Thank you very, very much again, Marby. All righty. Elaine, here we go. Now, as Kathy called her, hell, Aang. She came up, she says, hell, you just called me hell. Kathy just misspelled the name in a hurry. Oh, Elaine, your mother just stepped forward. According to Kathy, she just got a message. Nice. Okay, I'm off from the 3rd to the 26th of August. What would be my best course of action during this time? FYI, my temporary job finishes on the 31st. August is a blurry time. Okay, so let's concentrate, if we can, on the month of August, what she needs to see that's going to go on in August. Okay. All right. Let's see what we've got.
Okay, Helene. So thank you so much for coming in to the room. Have you got a heat wave in France? We're having one in England at the moment. So, yes, here we go again. So, looking at your cards, though. So, for the month of August, this is looking amazing. We've got the first one, 4 of coins. This is you just being reminded to consider situations of too much or too little. Our little angel needs to get those scales balanced, look. So work-life balance, how much energy do you give away to other people? How much time do you remember to take just for you? Finances also need to be placed into balance. Then the next 2 cards are Major Arcana cards. New beginnings, number 13. Transformational new beginnings, new chapters opening up, something new, something exciting. You going after something brand new. And right on the back of that, we've got the life experience card, which is you making those positive changes now. This is the card where our lovely little angel has realized the sandcastle that she's built is washing away. But she's taking all those pearls of wisdom that she's learned from the past, from that little castle. And now she's going, right, this is what I've learned. This is what I know. This is my life experience, and using that to make positive change and positive moves. The 2 of Pencils, 2 of Swords says, be ready to choose. This is the card of indecision. Here, this little angel's stuck because she can't decide on this or that. So get all your information together and then be ready to make a positive, mindful choice. And I pulled one more card, and out came the Queen of Pentacles. Now, this is someone not to be messed with. The Queens are authority.
Same one.
Whoa. I'll say mine first, and then I bet Brenda's going to say which the same thing in a minute. So this Queen, straight talking, straight thinking, logical. No, not much emotion attached to this one. She's straight to the point in a good way, because it's very much an out with the old and in with the new energy. She has no hesitation in getting rid of things that she doesn't enjoy, things that aren't working for her, things that don't support her anymore. Oh no, she's out with the old and welcoming in the new. And I think that could well be the title of your month of August. So balance, decisions, and welcoming in the new. So Helene, I wish you well and keep us posted. And Brenda's got the Queen of Swords coming up right now.
Yeah, I do have the Queen of Swords too. And it was in the center position. So you're challenged. Okay. So in the beginning here, you're going to be taking action. There's something going to speed up here. I know we're talking about you being off, but I think you're going to be really busy up until this point of being off, trying to clear things up, getting things done. You know, you if you want to enjoy yourself in this time off, it's important that you do get rid of things. And we've talked about this. I see you've already admitted that you're sorting things out and you're getting rid of things with the Queen of Swords here. But this is about momentum picking up and getting very busy. But I see you doing this prior to August. Before this month is out, when you're ready to take this time off, you're going to take time off. You've got the World here. The World is the beginning of a new cycle, the end of an old one. I also think that you're thinking about wanting to go somewhere while you're off right now. I don't know whether you're planning a trip to fly somewhere on this time off, but it's also the card of success and achievement and having the resources to do that. So it's a card that, you know, it's a yes card. You know, it's a card that says, you know, you're going to find that you're clearing your stuff. Yeah. Okay. So basically, this is the end of one cycle and the beginning of a new one. Yeah. Here you are with the Queen of Swords. You're clearing stuff out. Okay. She's getting rid of everything that doesn't serve her anymore. And I always say you could be cleaning house, which is what you're doing literally, but it's also walking away from unfulfilling and unrewarding situations in your life, jobs, relationships, situations, where you live, whatever. And she's cleaning that out. Okay. As Anne said, she's a no nonsense person. She cuts through the red tape. It's like that, kind of like me. Where there's no gray matter. When Brenda says something, that's it. Okay. You can tell by my readings. This is how I read, right? So you're doing that too. You're cleaning house literally, but you're also going to be walking away from unfulfilling situations that really you're tired of. They don't work anymore. You're out of here. Now you've got the strength card, leaning into your gifts, leaning into your strengths, not leaning into your weaknesses. And again, being mindful, stay cool, calm, and collected. Be a good listener. But this is a card that says lean into that. Your inner strength is what's important right now. Okay, so have the courage and bravery to be confident right now. Now, beautiful card coming at the end again. This came up for the other reading, and this is the King of Pentacles. So money, security. You're going to find that you're going to be fine. You're going to have the security of knowing that you have enough. This is somebody that you may be speaking to for some wise counsel. I don't know if you're speaking to your financial institution, your banks, your bookkeeper, your accountants, anybody that has to do with money. You could be having a conversation with them as well. Okay. Now, I wanted to pull one from my new deck that I just showed you guys, and you got self-care. So basically, if you want to live like royalty, start by treating yourself like royalty. Okay, so I think it's time. I don't think you've pampered yourself in a long time, Elaine. And I think you don't have to go out and spend $1,000 at a spa or, buy a Gucci or whatever. But there's something that you need to do that's going to make you feel better. Okay, so self-care is very important. Whether you just go for a walk, or you plan this little mini holiday where you can put your feet up, or you take yourself to the seaside, or whatever the case is, this is your time. And I think in August, once you get over the busyness here and cleaning out, okay, don't take this time to work. All right, you bought a new computer last Friday. It will be there next week. Okay, so all right, so take your time, be mindful, take care of you. Okay, so she's leaving us messages here. Okay, what's she saying? Because I'm not sure about going on holidays because of uncertain situation. Okay, then do a mini holiday, just something small that isn't going to cost you a lot of money. Okay, so the Queen of Swords, Gemini rising sign, so Queen of Swords, that's you for sure. I bought a new computer last Friday. It will be there next Wednesday. Okay, so remember, Anne, we had a lot of readings about her in the past. Do I buy a computer, or do I buy refurbished, or do I buy new? So it looks like she's got a new one coming in. So finally, good girl. So she doesn't make snap decisions to do anything rash. She does her research. She's smart, and she's made her mind up, and so she's getting a new one. Oh, that'll be wonderful. You will love it. Okay. Hi, Gerald. Welcome. So we have a new one here, a new name and a new person. And I want to welcome you to our room. Janos Eustace. Thank you so much for coming into our chat room and wants to know, what can you see from me in the next 3 months? Okay. And trend zones here.
Okay, so Janos, I hope that's the correct pronunciation for your name. For the next 3 months, this is lovely. 4 of Wands you're starting off with. So this is celebration, this is stability, this is you being recognized and appreciated for everything you do and all that you are. We've got these cards showing up again, and I have shuffled them. I don't know whether you can see me doing it, but shuffled we do. You've got the Knight of Pencils, Knight of Swords. So things happening quickly, and you are just reminded to choose carefully. So don't be rushed into any decisions. Take your time. Look at all your options, like this little angel on the motorbike's going to have to do. She can go on the main road or the bumpy track. So take your time. If there's sudden things that you say, oh, you need to decide now. Take your time. Be mindful. Look at all your options. We've got wonderful new opportunities coming in. 6 of Coins showing up again, the Pennies from Heaven card. So this could very much be linked to work, finances, career, home life, new opportunities showing up that you've been hoping for and manifesting and working towards. So when these show up, choose carefully, look at them really thoroughly before you commit. Assess the situation. This is this reflection card showing up again. Realize how far you've come. Realize how well you're doing. Assess, think it through. Look at your goal. Where do you want to go to next? And start your plan. But there is a time here in the next 3 months where you're just taking your time, gathering your energies, gathering information together to make the most of these new opportunities. And indeed you will, because your final card is the Hermit. And this is the card of you shining your light in the world, teaching from experience, leading by example, being that guiding light for other people, really stepping up into this leadership role. So I wish you well. This is absolutely lovely to finish the reading on, and you are just asked to be mindful, assess, think it through, make mindful, sensible choices. And the whole reading started off with a celebration. So it's looking absolutely lovely for you. So I wish you well with that. Thank you.
Beautiful. Okay, welcome, Janos. It's nice to see you in our room, and we hope we see you again soon. Okay, so you're starting off with the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is that card where you're looking out towards your goals, your future. You could be planning a business trip. You could be thinking about bringing a partner along with you in business. This is a card that says you could be taking yourself on a new journey here. This is a card often of duality, getting together with somebody, partnering up with somebody, especially in business, to communicate. But you could be planning a business trip as well, okay, that you can incorporate some. I always say business and pleasure together. So the Two of Wands is looking out towards your goals. Coming in next, you've got the Four of Wands. Yes, Four of Wands. And there you go. So during these next 3 months, something could come up in the form of an invitation, and it could be, anything. It could be a homecoming. Maybe you're selling or relocating, or maybe you're renovating your home. Somebody could be moving back home, because I always look at the tent with the 4 secure walls of security of the home, feeling at home. But it could be anything. You could be going to a wedding, or you could be invited to a reunion, or a graduation, or anything like that. In the next 3 months, you could be getting together and wanting to celebrate something. In the center position, you might be having to be subjected in the next 3 months to making a decision, and you may have a lot on the table to make a choice about. These are options. And like I say, don't jump too quickly. Everything that glitters isn't always gold. And if it looks too good to be true, it may be. Think about what's going to benefit you to your greater good and last, and give you the best return for your bang for your buck. Queen of Swords. Yeah, you're cleaning house. You're going to be moving. Didn't you get that too? Yeah. The Queen.
I didn't get this time, but it's yeah.
Time, yeah. So I think you're heading out on a new journey. I think you're going solo, Janos. I think you've come to the conclusion that you're heading out in a new direction. Things aren't working out the way you thought. She cuts through the red tape, boom, boom, and says, hey, I'm out of here. It's not working, and I don't want to repeat this situation. And you might not be sure where you're going, but you know the direction. You know that by turning around and going in a new direction, it's going to be beneficial. She's unconcerned. Look at her. She's confident. She's sitting there. She's going, yeah, well, okay, I'm going to set my sails. I don't know where I'm going, but I know I'm not going back where I was. Coming in at the end, you've got the Two of Cups. Sometimes this card, is a card of meeting somebody new. There could be somebody new coming into your life. That might be, you could be feeling very connected and attached to this person on an emotional level. Be sure to communicate well. I think you're going to be. This person could be very different from you. And, sometimes that's interesting. What they say, opposites attract. Okay, coming in with your final card, your message from the universe, you've got, don't be afraid to say, I love you or thank you to those who deserve to hear it. Don't be scared of embarrassing yourself or appearing soppy. You will never regret a heartfelt, I love you, or a message of appreciation. You will only ever regret not saying it. Maybe there's this person in your life you need to say, let them know how you feel. Okay, those are your cards. Thank you so much for coming in. I hope this makes sense to you. Okay, so we've got Divine Timing. Hi, how are you, Divine Timing? Welcome. All right. Okay, so that was Janos. Now we're going on to Gerald Trend Zone, and he's open. If he ever came in with a specific question, we'd fall down and faint. If you ever want to really goof us up, come in with it. Oh, you're welcome, Jen. Thank you. Come in with a real question for us, and you'll blow us out of the water. We'll be in hysterics. Okay, he's open. He's so easy to get along with, this guy, I tell you. Divine timing, welcome. Yeah, you're new here too. We have another divine something like that here that comes in. So welcome to the room. Nice to see a new face. So if you guys are new, just new today, please go check us out, our YouTube channel, and please subscribe. It's free. And then you'll get notified every single time we go live, which is usually every Sunday. So you'll get that notification when we're doing anything out here on YouTube. And we shoot out the 12 zodiac signs every single week, Anne and I. So please go look up Anne Ellis Angels, and of course me here. Okay, Anne.
Thank you, Brenda. So, and welcome, Gerald. And I thought about you today when it was far too hot for me here today. Back in our little heat wave again. So, onto your cards though. These are looking great. These are looking lovely. And of your 6 cards, 2 of them are knights. So that means fast-moving energy. The first one is the fastest of them all, the Knight of Wands, on the motorbike, flying in, saying, think it through and act with care. So things really lifting off, things really taking off for the best reasons possible. Now, this night is absolutely wonderful. Things are suddenly moving again. Delays are over. This one can be a little bit impulsive. So just go steady. Reasons to celebrate, 3 of Teacups coming in next in your help part of the reading. Social gatherings, get-togethers, happiness, joy, parties. Absolutely lovely. What do you need to focus on? New plans, new ideas, and moving in a new direction. This is 5 of Pencils, 5 of Swords. Here she is, look, she's closed the little gate. She's been there, she's done that, she's got the t-shirt, and now she's moving in a new direction with new ideas and new plans. When you get these new ideas, check everything really carefully. The 8 of Coins is all about small details. It's dotting the I's, crossing the T's, reading the small print and then reading it again, making sure all those tiny little details are in place. So rereading things and being doubly careful. Guidance from Spirit, the Knight of Teacups, second night, flying in again on a motorbike. This says just stay balanced. This could be something really exciting coming in for you, Jack. And the Knight of Teacups comes in and says, just go steady, take it steady. Don't be impulsive or rushing off, one step at a time, because this could be really exciting. We finish with the 8 of Wands. Everything up in the air for the best reasons possible. Delays over. And here you are juggling lots of different, it's absolutely lovely energy. And we've got that lovely, 3 of Cups celebrations energy coming in as well. And you moving in a new direction. So expect things to really take off for the best reasons possible. Happiness, joy, good news. Just go steady, step at a time, and get ready to move in a wonderful new direction. And do your homework first. Make sure that you've taken care of all the tiny details. Just reread everything, and then you're on your way. Are you all right there, Brenda?
Well, I was going to use a new deck here for Gerald, and in the process, as I was shuffling them, as you know, they can be very, very, very slippery. And so, hang on. This is how they ended up. They ended up on the floor at my feet. So Gerald, you're not getting one of those cards. And there's too many for me to pick up right now, so I'm not worried about it. You're going to get your regular cards with an extra one, but I wanted to use this new deck, but it just said no.
You're not more flyers then.
Spirit said no, you're not using that deck, so forget it. Okay, here we go. All right. So Gerald, there could be an outpouring, a new beginning, a new relationship. It could even be love and a romance coming into you. I know you hear me say this all the time. You want to know who it's going to be. It's the beginning of something, but you could be feeling the outpouring of really good karmic energy coming into you on an emotional and a very beautiful way from the universe as well. You may be wanting to launch something, take a leap of faith, go into something new, whether it's a relationship or you might be wanting to try something new. You could be researching it and waiting for that. Okay. Waiting to take that leap. Make sure you get all the information that you need to before you take that leap. You hear me all the time say, don't jump off that cliff till you check your parachute, but you're moving on. Okay, something's going to end and you're going in a new direction. This is the Seven of Swords, or the six of Swords, and this is a card that says you're leaving troubled waters and you're going to calmer shores. A situation that has been troubling you for a long time. You're going through transition and change. It's going to come to an end and you're moving on. You're moving in a better direction. You're going to hear good news about money. Okay, this is not the page. This is the knight. Sorry. This deck is so tiny. I have to look quickly. This is about you planning your move and taking your time. I don't see you being a person that moves really fast anyway and jumps into anything carelessly. So you're going to plan something. You're going to plot something here. He always succeeds because he's got a plan. He doesn't go charging in and then, slip up. Okay. So planning your moves is very important, and stay confident in yourself. Okay. You've got the Queen of Wands. Don't be afraid to go after this leap of faith that you might be going into. If there's a new relationship on an emotional level, don't be afraid to do it. You're changing your route. You're changing your ways. You're moving forward, and you're going to take your time and research it. Now, the final card here is you will soon be surprised and grateful for how everything happened the way it did for you to receive better and greater. It's all adding up in your favor. Trust the process and how things are unfolding for you. So I did say to you, with moving on, this situation is going to be over. Okay. This situation that's been really bugging you is going to be over. All right. So the universe is going to say, hey, we're on your side. All right. Just stay confident. Don't lose faith in yourself. Right. Okay. Thanks, Gerald. He's laughing when I said somebody's coming into his life. He does this all the time, but I get these cards all the time. Okay. Yeah, she's looking forward to her holidays. Oh, we have another new one. Patricia Saint Amant. Welcome from Rhode Island. It's your birthday. Happy birthday, Patricia. Anne Marie, did you say your birthday's on the 22nd of this month too?
Yeah, she did.
All right. We got to remember your birthday.
Week on Tuesday.
Yeah, I'm going to be away that day. Hopefully. All right. We're going to go on to, is it Divine Timing? It's Divine Timing. And Divine Timing says she's new and she's going to subscribe to us.
Oh, bless you. Thank you.
Yeah, she said she's going to do that. What am I not seeing that I need to be aware of towards my personal and spiritual growth? All right, let's see what we got here. That's a pretty good question.
Okay, so divine timing. Welcome to the room. And what a way to start a reading for you. I've got 4 cards for you, and the first 3 are major arcana cards. So they are the high energy cards of the deck. So we're looking towards spiritual growth. The first one is the Sun. It's one of the best cards in the whole deck, number 19. This is success. It's joy. It's very much success after a lot of hard work. So when you're talking about spiritual growth, I do feel this is success after a journey you've got there. This is the little finish line saying, well done. This is lovely. You've worked hard and now it's time for you to enjoy the results of that. the meaning on the card, the little angel planting the sunflower seeds, and she's had to water them and look after them. And now she's getting the joy of all the flowers blooming. With this card, there's also a lovely little extra message, a little nudge that says, get busy on those new ideas. And the next card is the Dreamer, the first card in the whole deck. Something new, something exciting. So when we're talking about personal and spiritual growth, this might be a chance to do something new. It might be a new area of study. It might be trying something new, stepping out of your comfort zone a little bit. Here she is, look, she's opening these doors of opportunity and stepping through to see what's on the other side. Now, she could stand behind those closed doors forevermore, and that would be okay as well. But she's a little bit excited and she's a little bit curious as to what's on the other side. So something new, I do feel, that really could pique your interest. And you think, oh, I might like to try that. I'm interested in that. I'll find out some more information about that. So something new coming in. The High Priestess is next that says, just take your time with that. Think it through. This is a lovely card of assessment before committing. And here she is, look, she's reading a book saying it's called How to Just Wait. She's gathering information, and I do feel there could be an area of study or some subject that you're really interested in. And here you are studying, finding out new information, learning something new. The final card is the Nine of Pencils, Nine of Swords, says focus on what could go right. So if this new opportunity comes along, we haven't got any room for, oh, I'm not sure I'm good enough. Should I really do that? Focus on success. Focus on things going right. Focus on your end goal of what would make you really happy. So just summarizing that, what do you need to be aware of? Trying something new, starting a new little project. It could have to do with you studying something new, celebrating how far you've come, and now getting busy on those new ideas. Stay confident and focus on what could go right. So I hope that resonates for you, Divine Timing. I really do.
Thank you. Okay, so addressing what am I not seeing that I need to be aware of? You're worrying about something, okay? The Nine of Swords, taking your troubles to bed with you. Your head's racing. Yeah, you're constantly thinking about something. Worry never fixed a situation. So try to, like Anne said, try to step into your strength of positivity. Look at if you've been through a challenging time, Divine Timing, look at the lesson it taught you. If you can't, look at any other aspect that you took from it. Out of every negative challenge, we can always find that little bit of positivity. So try to get your rest. Something could come in very suddenly. The fastest moving knight shows up. This is the Knight of Swords. Be careful, plan your moves, take your time, don't make any snap decisions. You're working towards personal and spiritual growth, and both of those things are going to be taking you time to really come to a conclusion of what it is you really want to do, Divine Timing. And that's sitting down with yourself and saying, okay, what do I really want? What could bring me peace and happiness without rushing and jumping into something really quick? Do your research, take your time. You're centering yourself with the beautiful card of the Two of Cups, connecting with somebody on an emotional level, whether it's spirit or with somebody in this realm. This could be you connecting with somebody on an emotional level, because beside that is this beautiful King of Cups. He is our ideal partner, okay? Or she, whatever the case is. Kind, caring, compassionate, giving, been there, done it, has the metal to prove it. This person you're going to connect with moving forward is going to be all those elements. You're going to be able to connect. Even though you may be very opposites, you're going to find that you're going to be connecting with somebody and you're going to love that feeling. Okay. You could be receiving some beautiful, loving, wise counsel from somebody too. You're going to want to celebrate something. Okay. Don't be afraid to let your hair down and have a good time. This is a Four of Wands, feeling secure within yourself. security within your home, celebrating something here that you want to enjoy. So walk in your bliss, divine timing. It's time to, tap into your higher self and say, hey, the universe wants me to succeed. The universe loves me. I deserve to be happy and celebrate. Now, your outcome card is interesting because you said, what am I not seeing? Don't worry. Everything you've been waiting for is on its way. Progress is being made, even if you can't see the results. So much is happening behind the scenes for the creation of your dreams. Trust the process. Know that you are on the right path. Okay. That's basically what that's saying. All right. So that direction that you wanting to go, keep moving in it. All right. Here she says, I'm starting therapy this week. I've been doing a lot of healing and need that extra help. Beautiful. You're going to get that help because often with the King of Cups, they give you wise, loving, caring counsel, and they do it off of their cup. They don't want anything in return. They truly want to see you healed and better. Okay. So there you go. Thank you for confirming that. So that could be that individual that you're going to be collaborating with. It's going to be there to give you support. Beautiful. Thank you for letting us know that. Okay, do we have any more super chats? I'm thinking no. And we're going to go back to our list. And those that have not had a super chat, then we'll go back and Helen has. So we're going to do Damara. We've got Hope, Love, and Sunshine, Tammy, Anne Marie, Thiele, Kathy, Dean, and Patricia St. Amand. So let's see, guys. The first one is, where are we here? The first one is Damara, and then we're going to be doing Tammy. Guys, let me know you're here. Damara, Tammy, Hope for Love and Sunshine. Anne Marie, you're here. Thiele.
Are we doing 2 cards, Brenda?
Yeah. Kathy, Dean, and Patricia. So, guys, step up. But the first one we're doing is Damara.
Damara.
Yeah. Oh, Stephanie, hi. You made it. You're not late, honey. Poor Stephanie ends up late and she doesn't get a message. So we'll get your message for sure.
Okay, Damara, welcome into the room and thank you for coming in every week and all your lovely, encouraging comments all the time. It's absolutely lovely. Now, this card flew out for you, 3 of Wands. So here you are, long-term planning, looking to the future, planning with optimism, with excitement. And you've been asked just to start those first little action steps to get you moving forward. This 3 of Wands on the card, the long-term plan is the healthy forest. But she's got to plant the little seedlings to get her there. So it might be something as simple as a phone call, an email, talking to somebody, doing some research. Look long-term, dream big. Put a date on it, then you've got a goal and just start moving towards it. Even if the steps are tiny, small, and you may seem insignificant, they're not. They're the really important ones. And then we've got the High Priestess. Thinking it through. This is lovely. This High Priestess energy is very much to do with connection to spirit and intuition. This High Priestess looks everything over. Here she is reading a book. She's finding out information. She's taking her time. She's making sure that before she moves, she has everything in place. So trust your intuition. Do exactly that. And just take your time. Don't be hurried. Don't be rushed. Take your time. Think it all through. Gather all your information. Then go for that wonderful long-term dream. So I hope that resonates, Damara. Thank you.
Beautiful. Damara, you've got the King of Swords. You're structured. You want to be bound to routine. You're standing in your truth, but you could also be speaking to somebody when it comes to legal issues that can give you wise counsel here. Okay. Stand in your truth. Don't be afraid to do that. This person has a high standing in community and authority out in the public sector. So he's very straightforward, somebody who you can trust. Stand in your truth. You may be speaking to somebody or connecting with somebody like that. You're going to want to connect with somebody from your past. Somebody's going to surface you haven't seen in a long time. You may be connecting on social media or perhaps in person, but this is also about you tapping into your inner child, enjoying yourself. You could also be entertaining children and being around children where you're going to do that, but you're returning to your roots again by doing that. You could be reminiscing and daydreaming about your past as well. But I think that you're going to be connecting with someone you haven't seen in a while. And your other card you've got here, which is message from the Oracle, Cosmic Oracle, you have the power, Damara, to create the life you love. Remember that. Okay? You've got everything going for you, sweetheart. Don't be afraid to do it. All right? Okay. So our next one is Tammy. Okay, Tammy's here. Tomorrow we got Tammy. And then we've got
Dean's here.
Yeah.
So Tammy, lovely to talk to you, and thank you for coming into the room. You've got the Emperor. This is you stepping up into a leadership role. This card also says it's the card of organization, planning, getting everything in place. Everything has a place, everything in its place. Detailed plans. So getting organized, getting sorted out. The Six of Teacups is a card of the past. So you might be reminiscing about the past, remembering the past with love. It's also the card that says it's time for you to do what you've always wanted to do. So get your plans together, get sorted, and get ready to move forward with something that you're really happy about and that you really have always wanted to do. So, Tammy, I hope that resonates.
Beautiful. Tammy, you've got the Death card. Something's going to end, a new beginning, going through transformation. It could be the conclusion of something, and you've decided that you're moving in a beautiful new direction with the vision and prosperity of a good new beginning. You've got the High Priestess doing your research, looking into the background, receiving information that you need to know, or even a secret in the background. It's mystery and intrigue, and you're going to find out what you need to know. So your final card is, what has your inner voice been asking you? Okay, listen to that little inner voice and then go after what it is you want. Okay, that's what I have for you, Tammy. Thank you. Oh, good. I was just going to ask, are you here? Okay, so we've got we have Anne Marie. So let's do Anne Marie. She was in there before Kathy and Dean.
Okay, Anne Marie. Okay. Oh, lovely. Anne Marie, Two of Coins. This is all about balance. Our lovely little angel trying to ride a unicycle and juggle all at the same time. So this is work-life balance. How much energy do you give to other people? How much time do you remember to take for yourself? Financial balance as well. So just going steady, taking it easy, keeping everything in balance. And when you do, Three of Teacups, reason to celebrate, happiness, joy, and good news coming in for you.
Okay, Anne Marie, I found it. This is interesting. Two of Pentacles. You could be juggling your time. You could be, there you go, making wise decisions, choices, options, offers. Two of them could be coming in. Don't get stressed out about it. You'll make the right one. But this is about balance. Take yourself to center. The Queen of Wands says you are going to step into your confidence and nothing's going to stop you. You know what I say about her. When anybody starts to question your motives or judge you, she looks at them and flips them the bird and says, watch me. Stand in your confidence. But this is the one I thought was interesting that came up. You could use some self-care time, like now. Schedule it in. And that's what you're doing. You're at home. So choices and decisions. Be mindful of what you're doing with your time and don't lose confidence. Don't lose faith. Okay. All righty. Our next one is, all right. So Kathy's here. Kathy said she was here. Dean said he was here. Let's go to Kathy. She's here. Okay, Kathy.
this is amazing. Kathy, just when I was shuffling then, I dropped 2 of the cards. So I didn't take them. I put them back in the deck and said, look, if it's one of those, show me. And here it is. So this is the one that fell out, and then it was the one that actually came out. The Chariot. This is lovely. This is you moving forward. If things have felt a little bit stuck or a little bit stalled or a little bit delayed, here you are making a move forward with balance and with discipline. It's absolutely lovely energy. And she's moving forward towards the Ace of Cups, Ace of Teacups in my deck. Happiness, joy, fulfillment. Sometimes it can mean a new home, but generally this is the start of loveliness. Moving on mindfully to something absolutely lovely that's really going to make you happy, fulfilled, and joyful. So I wish you well with that, Kathy. Thank you.
Wow, Kathy. I decided that I wanted to pull from my new deck today, and I did, and it's really good. You got the card Retirement. It says working hard can be a thing of the past. And then you've got Influencer. This is going to blow you away. You have just the right combination of qualities to connect with an audience, inspire change, and create a positive impact. What do, guys? Kathy's Guided Light. She's out here and she does live. She's helping people all the time. This is her job as well. Keep moving forward, Kathy, okay? Don't kill yourself doing it, but you're on the right track. Now, this is interesting, okay? A chapter in your life is coming to an end. Rest assured that beautiful things are ahead in this next chapter. Let go of all things that are out of control and move forward. There are more beautiful things ahead than any you left behind. Totally where you are in your life now, Kathy. Thank you, Spirit. That was an interesting and very accurate reading for you because I know what's going on in your life. So, yeah, amazing, Kathy. So stay out here. You're doing what's right. You have that ability to use your gifts to help other people. And also the fact that you are moving on in a new direction and Spirit saying it's what you need to do. Okay, so Dean, let's see where you are. Dean, you're here. What did she say? Show set up. Coming, join Dean and I. Okay, she's going to be doing something new. Yes, you did mention that to me. Where are you, Dean? You were here a minute ago. I got to find you. Secrets of the Red Moon. Here he is. Okay, Dean, these are yours. Okay, coming in.
Okay, Dean, this is lovely. Because you've got the card, the Emperor, the picture of the teacher. And I know you have a connection with that.
He's a teacher.
Yeah. So as you know, the Emperor, leadership, stepping up into that leadership role, teaching from a place of seniority and wisdom and love. It's also the card of getting organized, getting sorted, preparing everything, planning everything. Knowing a teacher, but you've got so many lesson plans and things. And this card says, get organized, get your plans together, step-by-step plans, get things organized, and focus on what could go right. 9 of Pentacles. Look to visualize the positive outcome and only focus on the things that are working. Focus on what could go right. We are very often programmed to do just the opposite. So here you are, stepping up, teaching and leading from the front. So I wish you well with that, Dean. Thank you.
Okay, Dean, you're going to see the truth in a situation. Page of Swords comes in, something new, something exciting, piques your curiosity. And now you're not walking on eggshells anymore. You see a clear sight line coming in. You might be hearing something in a message that could stop you in your tracks, that makes you have to catch your breath and process it, bring a delay to your plans, but you need to hear it. So whoever delivers it in an abrupt way, don't attack the messenger. You need to hear this message. 6 of Cups, reconnecting with somebody from your past. You may be thinking and reminiscing about your childhood. Maybe you went to school with somebody or somebody you had a relationship with in the past. You've been thinking about them and them you. You may be reconnecting on social media, virtually or in person. I think the two of you are going to get together over some sort of a libation and enjoy yourselves and have a good laugh. Enjoy that. returning to your roots and somebody returning to connect with you. Your final outcome card is your time is coming. Everything is coming together for you, but you must meet the universe halfway. Hold only a bright and happy vision of yourself with successful outcomes, and don't allow your fears or insecurities to stand in your way. Go after what you want, Dean. You can do it. Wow. Hi, Christine. Oh, I'm so nice to see you. Hi. She's a really good client of mine. All right. Okay, so we're going to do Christine right now because she sent us a super chat. Christine, do you have a question you want us to focus this on? And you can get a double reading here. Oh, okay, here she is. She did. Hi, Chloe goes to a summer camp in Spain. Will she be safe and will everything be all right? Chloe is her daughter. Okay, her daughter's in university. But Christine lives in Belgium, and her daughter's going to be going off to Spain. Okay, let's see what we've got here. Thanks, Christine. It's so nice to see you. Thank you for coming in, and we'll see what we've got here for you, okay? Please go check out my good friend Ann Ellis Angels here, who's out here every week. If you've not subscribed to her yet, please go and have a look and subscribe to her as well, Christine.
So, Christine, thank you for coming into the room. So, how is going to summer camp? So, starting off, we've got the Emperor card. This card has been showing up tonight for so many different reasons. So, this is a card of organization, planning, teaching from experience. It says the Emperor is a senior figure in the Taro and very, very well respected, leading from the front. Your help, the Ace of Teacups is lovely. The start of happiness, joy, fulfillment. It's absolutely lovely. Happiness, joy, optimism, beautiful energy. We've got the Temperance card. This is about mixing ideas together. It's about compromise. It's about discussions, collaborations, very much working with other people and talking things over. So it's a card of negotiation, give and take, and compromise. The Six of Teacups shows up next. How can you help yourself? This is a card of the past. So somebody from the past might be showing up. This is remembering the past with love. And it's also a card of doing what you've always wanted to do. So I see that there could be some really wonderful opportunities and being really successful at that as well. The Hermit then shows up, and this is your third major arcana card. These are big energy cards in this guidance from spirit. This is about stepping up into that leadership role, shining your light in the world, teaching from experience, leading by example. And I think when you've got the Emperor and the Hermit in the same reading, this is very much about leading from the front, leading by example, being a wonderful guiding light for other people to follow. Very much teamwork showing up, negotiation, compromise, happiness and joy and doing things that you've always wanted to do. And the Five of Pencils, Five of Swords is the final card. And this is lovely. This is about learning from experience, moving off in a new direction, new plans, new ideas, and new ways forward. So when your daughter is going to Spain, I do see a lot of leadership, stepping up, very much negotiating, talking in a lovely way, integrating with other people, doing things that she's always wanted to do, and really coming back with some new ideas of new direction. It could be a real inspiring time when you go away and you think, you know, that I didn't know what I wanted to do, but now I do. So I think it could be really lovely and inspirational for her. So I wish her well, and I wish you well as well while she's away.
Beautiful. Yes, I think again, leadership. The King of Wands is a card of leadership. Okay, so she's also going to be getting recognized for who she is at that camp. And this is victory after hard work and struggle. So she's very focused. She's going to enjoy this camp, but I think she's going to be instrumental in teaching or learning something new, where she's going to get some recognition from the people there that are going to really like her and look up to her. She's had her moments of feeling, is this going to work? Am I going to like it? Yada, yada, yada. This is the Five of Cups that says, you know what? She just needs to let go of the feeling of insecurity and step up into the power that she's got here. Okay. She gets her moments of slipping from having power and feeling worried about situations. And I think this is why you ask for readings on her, because she's sometimes a little bit like that herself. But this is about letting go of the past, moving forward, and being more positive. She's the kind of person that when she does go after something, she goes charging forward. And this is the Knight of Swords, but she needs to pull back on the reins just a little bit. When she does get overzealous, she goes charging in towards something, and she needs to just pull back a little bit. But there's going to be some big changes and some opportunities by her going to this camp. Justice is going to be done. I think karmic justice in any part of her life is going to level out. Look at that beautiful number 1111. Very, very spiritual number. But I think she really is going to be getting recognition. So she's got leadership. She has to let go of the mindset of the things that didn't work out, slow down a little bit, not rush too fast, knowing that if she pays attention to what she really wants, the universe is going to come forward and she's going to get recognition at this camp for who she is. I think she's going to have a great time. I think she's going to be surprised, actually, how many people are going to be taken with her. Ladies, I'm getting out of here. I have to organize. Everyone has a fantastic day. Okay, Tammy, thank you, sweetheart. Thank you for always being in the room and being our doorkeeper. We love you and take care, okay?
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, so we were going to do, we're almost done our day. We didn't do Dean, did we? Did we do?
Yeah, we did Dean because he got the school teacher card.
Oh, right, you did. Okay, I remember that now. So Hope, Love, and Sunshine. We didn't do you. You're there. Okay, we're going to pull a couple cards for you, okay?
Love and Sunshine. Okay.
Because we're closing down now. And we're going to be done at 3:30, okay? So I'm going to pull a couple on mine, just 2 oracle messages here for you. They're all going to be oracle.
Oh, fantastic. Hope, Love and Sunshine. What 2 cards? Number 1, the victory card, 6 of Wands. Literally what it says. Victory, happiness, success, joy, and good news. And the Wheel of Fortune. Things picking up, delays being over, a movement forward, especially if things have felt a little bit stuck or a little bit slow. Here you are, moving forward to success and happiness and joy. So I wish you well with that. Thank you.
Thank you. Christine says, great, ladies. By the way, Chloe passed her first year university, as you had seen. Thanks a lot. Yeah, great. I said that to you when we had that private reading. Everything was going to be fine. Okay, so this is interesting, Hope, Love, and Sunshine. When you find something that excites you, go all in and enjoy the ride. Okay, so don't go halfway. Don't play it small. Things are going to be turned in your favor. People that were against you, all of a sudden will be for you. Okay. Things that are going to be turned in your favor. People that were against you, all of a sudden will be there for you. Ideas, creativity, promotion, contracts are going to come into your hands. Look at this. You got the card promotions. Elevated earnings come hand in hand with heightened responsibilities. So if it was a money concern you had, I wouldn't be worrying about it. Okay. That seems to be, it's going to work out in your favor. All right. So I think we got a couple more minutes here. Stephanie, are you still here? You did come in. You had said, am I late? I had said, no, you weren't late. Stephanie, if you're here, let us know. We're going to pull a couple of cards for you. Okay. These are your cards. We're down to 8 people. So Christine, pardon me, Stephanie. There she is. Yeah. Yes. Okay, Stephanie, we got some cards for you.
Okay, Stephanie. So we've got 4 of coins. This is you just considering situations of too much or too little, getting these scales balanced. So financial balance needs to be considered, work-life balance, how much energy do you give to other people, how much time do you remember to take for yourself? So keeping everything in balance. And then we've got the King of Coins, the Midas Touch King, bringing confidence, opportunity, success, a how-to plan. This king has learned how to be successful, and the coin suit is very much to do with work, career, and finances, material life, and home life. So this could be you stepping up into this leadership role, or it could be somebody coming in with a how-to plan to get you moving forward to the success that you would like. So I hope that resonates.
Beautiful. Okay, so your first oracle message says, look around and find some signs. The universe is speaking to you. They may be telling you that they're aware that you have fear of failure. Your fear of failure can be very crippling, especially when it keeps you from even trying. Don't give up, Stephanie. If there's something that you've been wanting to do, and they all correlate. Love yourself more by saying no to things that feel draining and burdening for you. Saying no when you want to say no, instead of saying yes to please other people, is a real act of love for yourself. So look around and find the signs the universe is saying. The universe is saying, don't give up on yourself, okay? And know when to set up your boundaries. Well, I think we're done, guys. We're closing down now. The chat room is going to be closing, and chat room closed now. There we go. Okay, guys. Thank you again so much for coming into our chat room. We're finding that this 2 p.m. and 7 p.m. in the UK is the best time to come out. We seem to get a lot of people in. People are more active. People are more engaging. And that's what we want to see happen. We never really have a boring Sunday ever. But
never. It's lovely, isn't it?
This is a better time for us to come in, and probably for a lot of you like Helen over in and Christine over in Europe, where your time, it's late at night, and it's kind of nice to come out a little bit earlier where you can catch us a little earlier as well. And it's always the afternoon for me. It's 2:00 in the afternoon. I've had lunch, and what else am I going to do, right? So so guys, know that we send you all, I always say, have a great a beautiful, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful week coming. And we send you many blessings. Anne?
Thank you so much. Wishing you all the most fabulous week, and look forward to seeing you here next week.
Okay, 2:00, guys. Thank you, ladies, so much. She's saying, resonate. And yes, things have been stuck and slow, creativity and money, etc. All true. Thank you. Thank you so much for letting us know that. So we'll see you next week. Hopefully you can catch us again, and we'll be here for you. Take care. Sending you lots of love and many blessings. Bye, guys.
Bye.